What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more techno. I think in a very limited, subtle way, it's acid techno as well, but I think the predominant vibe here is techno, period. Indeed, I think the lower end bass is actually acid, but again, it's not a sort of central or defining feature of the track. We're talking a tune that just came out on a digital label called Vision Ecstasy. I don't often buy digital tunes. Every once in a while I encounter one that, even though I don't do digital mixes when it comes to techno, I still am in the process of trying to integrate into that, but ultimately at this point, operationally speaking, I just mix vinyl. But occasionally I'll hear a techno tune that, just for the sake of being able to listen to it in my car, I do want to get it. So the other day, a friend of mine on Facebook, Ashley, he sent me a tune and he was like, hey, check this out. And I clicked on it, and it was sufficiently interesting and engaging and foot tapping and head bobbing that I had to buy it. So yeah, we're going to listen to a tune by German producer from Stuttgart named David Löhlein, though I don't know if Löhlein is how you pronounce the surname. It has an uber over the O, so yeah, perhaps I'm mispronouncing that. But yeah, as I said, he's a German producer. Don't really know his work because a lot of people who produce tracks for like digital labels just don't come my way because I'm largely looking for vinyl. So it is one of those things where since I started doing these videos and talking to people like DB Cooper, my friend David, and some other people who are a little more in the like techno scene proper rather than specifically the subgenre of like UK acid techno or London acid techno even more narrowly. I've tried to broaden my techno horizons a bit, so yeah, I've been poking around a bit more. In any case, we're going to listen to a tune that David just did called Bad Bitch, which when I saw the title, when my friend linked me the track on SoundCloud, I was interested because I wondered, is it going to have like a Lizzo sample? Like, what's it going to be? But no, it's a very different vocal, and I really enjoy it. I mentioned before, didn't used to be big on vocal techno. Didn't matter whether it was a male or female vocal, it just, generally speaking, I didn't care much for vocal samples. Yes, certainly. I've always liked a good sample. But vocals, like over the actual bars of a techno track, I did not necessarily enjoy for a long time, but in recent years I've really come to love, in particular, female vocals. And this female vocal has sort of like it's bold, it's very, it's saying exactly who she is and what she's about and what you might want to do, which is to step back. But it's delivered in this very like soft kind of, it's like so strong that it's calm. It's that, what's that phrase? There's nothing so strong as like gentleness and nothing so gentle as like true strength. It kind of has that flavor where it's like, she's so confident that she just says it like it's, no big thing, and she's very mellow and relaxed. So I very much enjoy it, and I like the sequencing. So yeah, like I said, I don't really mess with digital tracks, but every once in a while I hear one that is worth listening to, or worth getting, I should say. There are many digital tracks worth listening to. That was the wrong word. But I just mean that every once in a while, even though I don't mix digitally yet, I still do have to go out and say, you know what, I'm going to get that. So let's get to it. This is David Löhlein's Bad Bitch on the digital label Vision Ecstasy, though I should mention ecstasy is spelled in a sort of idiosyncratic way. So in any case, let's get it. Very like darkened techno room, like eyes on the floor, just people like stomping, fist pumping. love the dance floor stuff. I like those fragmentary chopped vocals now as a rhythmic, like synth scheme, as well as the sort of random vocal elements just textured in. Relentless. Like that idiosyncratic roll back into the measure. And there's still one layer we hadn't heard yet. Really kind of heavy, like drum and bass style drums.
Don't judge me.
Breakbeat anyway. The low end.
I'm a bad bitch and I know it. I'm a sad bitch when I'm mad. If I feel it, I'm gonna show it. So I better step back. I'm a bad bitch and I know it. I'm a sad bitch when I'm mad. If I feel it, I'm gonna show it. So I better step back. I'm a bad bitch and I know it. I'm a sad bitch when I'm mad. If I feel it, I'm gonna show it. So I better step back.
Probably starting to double drop at that last measure break there. You probably got some element that's creeping in. It's like the double hit comes later than you would think. Yeah, I dig it. It's a cool tune. Admittedly, you know, that's like about as like mainstream as, you know, I go when it comes to techno. You know, the techno I listen to, it tends to be that, you know, like screaming 303 London acid monster style. Nevertheless, I do roll with some different styles of techno, including techno that is either 303 light or entirely absent. But like I said, it's fair to say that in recent times I have been trying to expand a little bit more, even beyond, you know, the non like London acid techno that I had already been interested in. So yeah, let me know what you think about that one. Let me know if you know more about the producer, as I said, or I don't know if I said it specifically, but yeah, I don't know any of his other work. This is sort of the first encounter, but then I looked on Discogs and found out that he is, like I said, from Stuttgart, and he produces techno. That's the extent of what it seems to say. So yeah, I'll have to look into it a little bit more, but do let me know if you're familiar with his work and any other good tunes that you might point my direction to. In any case, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Other than that, have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you next time.